Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. And if you're new, welcome. We're happy to have you here. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that subscribe button. So today we're going to do my 2-month check-in for my winter project pan. It's only a 3-month project, so at the end of March we'll be doing the finale. I'm really excited to update you guys. So before we jump into all that, today on my eyes, I'm wearing the Anastasia Modern Renaissance along with the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself. And my lip color is from Bite Beauty. It's the new shade Pisces from the Zodiac collection. It's actually my first time wearing a bullet lipstick on camera. I usually only wear liquid, so you don't have to worry about it transferring on your teeth while you're talking or taking a sip of a drink. But these are just so high quality, and you can kind of drink and they just don't go anywhere. And I'm just loving the Zodiac collection. I am a Pisces, so that's why I went for the Pisces. But I think the color is beautiful. Anyone who sees it keeps complimenting it. It's sort of terracotta, but it has lots of kind of other properties to it. It's very unique to my collection, and it's just very comfortable and beautiful. So they are doing one for every single sign. So around the 20th of each month is when they put out the next sign, and they are going in order by month. So yeah, just a fun new product that they have out right now. So let's stop with my rambling and we'll jump on. So we'll start out with the eyeshadow palette, since that's what most people find the most exciting. So my palette is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance, and if you have not seen the intro, my goal was to hit pan on 5 additional shades. I did start the project with 2 shades already having pan, so I wanted to hit 5 by the end of the project. So during my last update, I had hit pan on my first 2 out of the 5 needed shades. So I'll show you my palette from last month. And then here's what it looks like this month. So as you can see, I've hit pan on Golden Ochre and Raw Sienna. Golden Ochre was pretty easy. It's just like a nice color that can go with lots of different looks. Raw Sienna took me a little bit longer, but I was really still excited to hit pan on it. So now I've hit pan on 4 out of the 5 needed shades. So I only need to hit 1 more before the end of the project to have hit my goal. And I definitely think I can do it. I think I'm going at a great pace. The next color I might hit on is Burnt Orange because it has the biggest dip, but you never know. I might get inspired and want to use something else. So as long as I hit 1 more, it doesn't matter what color it is. But I'm just really excited with my progress so far, and just definitely excited for the spring project pan and everything else. And if I meet my goal and I do hit the 5th shade, I'll have to hit pan on 7 out of the 14 shades in this palette. And I think that is so awesome. I'm just so happy that I found the project pan community and that my products are looking like this and are not looking brand new all the time. Next, I have some bonus pan for you. Bonus pan is when I hit pan on something that is not in the project pan and is not in the monthly makeup basket. It's just an item I'm using daily or weekly, and I hit surprise pan on it. Sometimes I'll include this item in a project pan video, and other times I'll include it in the monthly makeup basket video. But since I have pan on several different products in the makeup basket, I thought I'd put it in this one. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffuse. It is the travel size, and yeah, I was really shocked but happy to hit pan on it. It has kind of like a waffle pan, so that's how it looks. And this is just a really great setting powder, especially if you have dry skin, because it's just kind of like very light and magical, and it won't make you look cakey or dry. I really love it, and I'm glad I got to try it out. And I think during the next VIB sale, I will be getting a full size. I wanted to start with the trial size since their products can be a little pricey. So next we'll jump into some Smashbox products. This is the Smashbox Primerizer, and I have super dry skin. It's naturally dry, and it's also more dry from medications, And the reason I put this in is it was a newer product to me, and I just noticed that like it was going down really fast, so I just wanted like to be able to measure it. My skin just loves and I guess needs this product. So you can see between the intro and the first update I had used like a lot of product. The usage, I did use it between the last update and this update, but not as much. Part of that might have been February is a short month, and there was also a few days I was kind of depressed and didn't feel like wearing makeup. But this is not something I'm trying to rush through. I just kind of wanted to measure my progress, so I'm very happy just marking it. And I already have a backup one of these that I got for 40% off. It's just a really good primer for my skin type, and I'm really happy with it. I also have the Smashbox Photo Finish, the regular primer in the travel size. As I mentioned last time, it's hard, like the plastic is really hard, so you can't just like kind of roll it down like toothpaste like you can with some other primers. So the air bubble just kind of floats around, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly where you are, but the product feels a lot lighter than it did before. So I think I've used at least 50%, which is pretty good. Because I have two primers, I don't think I'm going to be finishing this by the end of March, but that's totally okay. If I have more left, I could just roll it into the next month because I really do enjoy this. And I just have a lot of travel size primers in my collection right now, so I just want to keep working through them and make sure that I use them and compare them as well, because I want to know in the future if I ever want to get more full-size primers where my money should go. I really do like this one, and then I kind of like the Too Faced one, but it doesn't work well with one of my favorite foundations, so then that's also a problem. So yeah, you kind of just get to know products really well when you do the project pans. Smashbox product I have is the Photo Finish Primer Water. And so originally I had the Pixi Milky Mist as my spray for this project, but I had finished it on the last update. It is a product that I do use frequently, so I could have rolled in another one, but I decided to roll this in instead. This had been my favorite face setting spray, and also my favorite thing to spray my brush with to foil shadows, and I had run out of it at one point, and I think I got out of the habit of using it, so it was kind of just sitting on the sidelines. So I wanted to put it in the project to make sure that I used it. As you can see, I have used it between the last update and now. Not as much as I thought I would have, but a pretty good amount. It is my first time owning the full size. I used to own the travel size, so I also might not be used to how much it goes down, how fast, but yeah, at least I am using it. And I kind of think I like the travel size better, just like how it holds in my hand and the way it sprays out. So I think next time I run out, I'm going to get two travel sizes instead of the one big one. But for now, I just want to make sure I'm using it, and I'll mark it again next time, and we'll see where we're at. So we have the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I was really close to done last time. I was about over 80% done, and it pretty much is done. Even though it looks like there's product, all the product is just like what's stuck to like the walls of the tube. There's like no product, just in the center of the tube. So I've been kind of scraping stuff off the sides, and then it just kind of moves all around. So some people might throw it out now, but because the project's not over, I will keep scraping like a few more times, maybe another 3 times, and then I think it will be kind of done, which I'm really happy about, and I'll be able to move on to my next primer. So I think I did a really good job with this. Like I said, I'll just try to squeeze a little bit more out of it before officially calling it done. As I'm done with this, I do want to move on to the NARS concealer, the Radiant Creamy Concealer, because it is one of the only, it might be the only non-cruelty-free item still left in my collection, and I want my collection to be entirely cruelty-free. So the only way I'm ever going to get it out of the collection is if I use it up. I bought it before they announced that they were not cruelty-free, so I think that kind of frustrated me, and that made me not reach for it for a while, but that's very silly, and I need to just use it up so I can get it out of the collection. The last time I had finished a chapstick, and then I was starting a new chapstick, so I didn't take a starting picture because it was brand new, but it's the Chapstick Total Hydration Sweet Peach. I had already finished off the vanilla of this towards the beginning of the project, and then I used the EOS vanilla, but part of it broke, and then so I was basically almost done with this. I had maybe about 10% left when last night the little piece just broke off on its own. It was so weird, and it hit the floor, so it's kind of gross. So I'm definitely not using that last little bit stuck in there because it was kind of gross that it hit the floor. So I'm just calling this done. I did use 90% of it, so I think that's enough. So the next one that I'm moving on to, I know that's really crazy that I can go through a lip balm in a month, especially a short month, but that's just how crazy dry my lips are. It's just no fun. This is by the brand Pacifica, which I've never even really heard of before, but it was on the Ulta website and it was really affordable and it was cruelty free. So I just decided to try it out. This is the amount of product that they give you. I've only used it once so far. It seems okay. I don't know if it's my favorite or not. I guess time will tell. I had been wanting to use a perfume sample since I had a big box of samples that I got. So last time I finished up Prada Candy, and then I started using DKNY Nectar Love. There's about maybe 20% left. You should be able to see it in the picture, so that I know that I can get that finished by the end of the project. And my goal was to use at least 2, so I'll have met my goal. If I do finish this before the end of the project, I will move on to a third one. What's really nice about trying all these samples, besides just not wasting them, is that if I ever do want a new full-size perfume, I'll know everything that's available, because perfume is really expensive at a full size, so you definitely want a fragrance that you're really in love with. Next we have Marc Jacobs. It's a travel size mascara. I think the color is, it's called the Velvet Noir, and the color is Noir. So I've been using this, but because it's opaque, you can't really tell exactly where you're at. It's drier than when I first started, but it's not completely dried out by any means. So I'm just going to use it through March, and then we'll see at the end if I think I'm done or not. I'm kind of not sure, but I'm going to try my best to finish it up, because I don't like keeping mascaras open for too long. This is a really nice mascara. I got it as part of a set. It might have been like a 500 point perk set. I really like it. I don't know if I'll buy the full size or not, because it is kind of expensive, but I have been enjoying using it. This is something I rolled into the project last time. It's the Vaseline Lip Therapy in the flavor Cocoa Butter. So Pam here on YouTube, I'll put her channel right there. She had been using this on her channel, and I saw it and I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be perfect for me, because I get sometimes cracks next to my lips because my skin is so dry. It's just crazy. That's why any hydration product I fly through compared to non-hydration products. So when I started, I had just, when the last update was, I had just started using the product, so the line was right under the cap, and now you'll see the line is down under the word cocoa butter. So I've used at least 50% of the product. I wanted to use it nightly to help prevent the cracking, not just to heal it. Unfortunately, I've not have been using it nightly, but I've definitely been using it at least like 3 times a week, but I want to get on my game and use it more. So hopefully I do use it nightly, and if I do that, then it should be done by the end of March. Goals was to work through some of my Colourpop Super Shock shadows, just hit pan and then move on to another one. I know it's not very hard to hit pan on the Colourpop Super Shock shadows, but I just have so many of them, and sometimes I forget about them, and I don't want to waste them because I do love them. So last time I hit pan on Puppy Love, and I switched over to the color Weenie. Here's what Weenie looks like this month. So as you can see, I did not hit pan yet, but I did make a dent. I think I really only wore it once or twice because, like I said, February is a short month. Definitely want to try to hit pan on it in March and move on to another shade and just keep the cycle going. So that is everything I had for you today, but stay tuned for when I put up my makeup basket progress, because oh my goodness, exciting things have happened in the February makeup basket. Just off the top of my head, I've hit pan on 2 different eyeshadow brands that are not Anastasia, so I'm definitely excited to show you guys that pan. And finally, I've hit pan on a bronzer. Yes, oh my gosh, so I am so excited to show you guys that video and that progress. So that should be out in a few days, so stay tuned for that, and also to find out what products I'll be using in March. So if you like this video, please let me know down in the comments, or if you're doing a project pan of your own, let me know so I can check it out. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. It would really help me out, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Bye.